Have you ever felt like something big is happening around us, like an unseen force is guiding us toward a new way of living? Welcome to the Age of Aquarius, a time of change, growth, and spiritual renewal. Let's explore the mysteries of this cosmic era that's already shaping the future of humanity. The Age of Aquarius isn't just about astrology. It marks a turning point in how humanity grows spiritually and socially. Our solar system moves around the galaxy in a cycle called the cosmic year by ancient Egyptian priests. They divided this journey into 12 sections, each linked to a zodiac sign. The sun spends 2160 years in each section. These 12 zodiac signs represent constellations that send energy to Earth. This energy influences human life, shaping our experiences and challenges. It also affects the structures that support human society, changing with each phase of this cosmic cycle. If you doubt that the stars can influence life on Earth, it may be because you see the world only in physical terms. But science has shown us that reality is more complex. For example, subatomic particles like electrons and photons can act like both solid particles and waves of energy. This dual nature shows us that everything is connected in ways we might not fully understand. All matter, including living beings, has an electromagnetic field that both sends out and receives energy waves. Stars, like powerful energy sources, send waves that can influence Earth and its people. These waves, much like ripples in water, can interact with one another, creating changes in energy and behavior. It's like a cosmic dance, where every movement of a star or planet affects life in ways we might not always notice, but are deeply impactful. Every 25,920 years, at the end of this great cosmic cycle, Earth goes through a major transformation. These shifts, caused by changes in the sun, bring dramatic climate changes that reshape life on the planet. This cycle, created by a higher intelligence god, clears the way for new beginnings and fresh ways of understanding the universe. It's like humanity goes through a collective rebirth, evolving into something better, much like an individual grows and transforms over a lifetime. Right now, our solar system is in the middle of a big shift, moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. Each age brings lessons and energy tied to a zodiac sign, shaping the values and ideas of that time. The age of Pisces, from 150 BC to 2010 AD, was all about faith, sacrifice, and organized religion. It was a time when people looked for meaning through doctrines, saviors, and structured beliefs. The Pisces symbol, two fish swimming in opposite directions, represents the struggle between spiritual and material worlds. In Pisces, humanity learned to believe in something greater, but as we enter Aquarius, the focus changes. It's not just about belief anymore. Now we are called to question, understand, and grow. Aquarius, guided by Uranus, is about freedom, innovation, and working together. Instead of looking for redemption, Aquarius inspires us to create and rebuild, challenging systems that no longer work. This age values connection and teamwork, teaching us that true progress happens when we work as a group. Astrological ages often bring big changes in history. For example, the age of Taurus was about agriculture, Aries was about warrior societies, and Pisces brought monotheistic religions. Now, with Aquarius, we're starting to see the rise of collective awareness. This era will bring a deeper understanding, blending science, spirituality, and intuition like never before. The age of Aquarius isn't just about outer changes, it's about inner growth. Spirituality is moving away from strict rules and towards self-awareness and personal connection to the divine. Practices like meditation, exploring life's purpose, and learning esoteric ideas will be key. Science, once seen as separate from faith, will now work alongside it. Quantum matter, energy, the visible and the invisible, is interconnected, offering a new way to see the world. Aquarius also challenges how we live together. It pushes us to rethink our social, political, and economic systems. Instead of traditional leadership where power is at the top, this era calls for collaboration and shared responsibility. Technology, especially the internet and AI, will play a huge role, making information the most important resource. Sustainability will also be a major focus. In Aquarius, we are encouraged to treat the planet as part of ourselves. The idea of Earth as a living being called Gaia will become even stronger, inspiring us to care for the environment, clean energy, restoring nature, and reducing our impact on the planet will become top priorities. The Age of Aquarius is about realizing that we all play a role in creating our reality. It challenges us to bring together the best parts of ourselves, our logic, intuition, science, and spirituality, into a balanced and united whole. This era gives us a chance to rediscover who we are and imagine what we can achieve together. This age brings a quiet revolution unlike anything humanity has seen before. It won't be about flags, political parties, or leaders. Instead, it will be a peaceful transformation. Anger will be met with compassion, greed with generosity, and ignorance with wisdom. This is a revolution of consciousness, starting with personal growth that will eventually reshape the world. Unlike past revolutions that focused on overthrowing governments or changing economic systems, only to fail because the mindset of society stayed the same. The Age of Aquarius emphasizes inner change. It begins within each of us as we question and let go of outdated beliefs. Instead of fighting external enemies, we shine a light on our own inner struggles. This inner growth will transform the world from the inside out. This revolution reflects the Aquarian idea of connection and unity. It's not about us versus them, but about a shared we. Each person is responsible for their own transformation, contributing to a global shift toward empathy, kindness, and understanding. It's not about forcing change on others, but inspiring it through personal example. True strength lies in self-awareness and inner peace. The Age of Aquarius also challenges the need for labels and fixed identities. In a world where names and groups often divide us, this revolution calls us to focus on our shared humanity. You don't need to join a movement or follow an ideology to be part of this change. All it takes is a willingness to reflect on yourself, acknowledge both your strengths and flaws, and grow. At its heart, this revolution is a call to be authentic. It's not about battling external systems, but overcoming the limitations we place on ourselves. When enough people embrace this understanding, the world will transform almost instantly. By changing our own consciousness, we change the collective consciousness. This quiet revolution, without flags or heroes, will awaken us to a new way of living and being. The Age of Aquarius will bring profound changes to every part of life. We'll see its influence in science, art, spirituality, and society. Technology, especially artificial intelligence, will advance in ways we never imagined. AI is already becoming part of our daily lives, creating, learning, and even mimicking emotions. These advancements will challenge us to rethink what it truly means to be human. The study of haptics, which explores touch and sensory interactions, will advance so much that future games may feel as real as life itself. But this technological leap isn't just practical. It also asks us to think deeply about progress. Are we using technology to connect and collaborate, or to create barriers between us? Science and spirituality will also come together in surprising ways. Discoveries like quantum entanglement, where particles affect each other across great distances, mirror ancient spiritual teachings that everything is connected. This blend of science and spirituality will open the door to a new understanding of reality, where the physical and non-physical work together in harmony. In society, communities built on shared values will grow stronger. The Age of Aquarius focuses on working together for the common good, rather than promoting excessive individualism. Social movements will challenge outdated political and economic systems. Democracy may evolve into more inclusive and participatory forms, giving a voice to those who were once ignored. Progress will be measured not just by technology, but by how much empathy and collaboration people can achieve. New ideas for how society could work will become more important. These ideas might focus on sustainable technologies, resource-based economies, and putting human and environmental well-being first. Education will shift to emphasize critical thinking, understanding natural and social systems, and encouraging global teamwork. Projects like the Venus Project, which envision a better, more sustainable future, will gain attention and support. The environment will become a top priority. People will increasingly see Earth as a living organism, and efforts to heal the planet will grow. Regenerating ecosystems and using renewable energy will become necessities for survival, not just ethical choices. Future cities could be designed as sustainable, intelligent spaces where humans and nature coexist in balance. The Age of Aquarius brings a deeper understanding of how our choices affect the planet, other living beings, and our spiritual growth. One issue that will come under debate is meat consumption. This new era invites us to think about our eating habits and their effects: environmental, ethical, and spiritual. On the environmental side, meat production is a major factor in harming the planet. It contributes to deforestation for grazing land and greenhouse gas emissions from livestock. The damage is clear and cannot be ignored. Ethically, eating meat raises questions about respecting life and treating animals with dignity. As empathy and compassion grow, key qualities of the Age of Aquarius. Awareness of animal rights will increase. People will start to see animals not as resources, but as living beings capable of feeling. This shift will encourage more compassionate and thoughtful relationships with animals. Someday, society might look back at today's meat industry the same way we now view the enslavement of humans, with disbelief and regret. Creativity will also thrive during this time. Inspired by Aquarius, art will break boundaries and explore new forms of expression. Artists will blend different styles and traditions, celebrating diversity while highlighting our shared humanity. Music, painting, writing, and film will reflect the transformative energy of this age. The greatest change, however, will happen within us. The Age of Aquarius calls for personal awakening and expanded awareness. Practices like meditation, yoga, and self-reflection will become more common as people seek balance and understanding. This era encourages questioning old beliefs, breaking free from limiting patterns, and discovering life's deeper purpose. But this transition won't be easy. Change often brings discomfort, and this period will be no different. Resistance will arise, both individually and collectively, as the new challenges the old. The process may feel like a global cleansing, a necessary step for growth and renewal. The Age of Aquarius is all about transformation. It invites us to let go of what no longer helps us and step into the unknown with courage. This is our chance to rebuild ourselves and the world around us, guided by love, freedom, and connection. The future isn't just something that will happen, it's being created by the choices we make today. This shift into the Age of Aquarius comes with big opportunities and tough challenges. True change requires us to face our deepest fears and deal with the things we've ignored for too long. Both as individuals and as a society, we'll need to let go of the past and embrace new possibilities with bravery. One of the hardest parts is breaking free from outdated systems. Many of the structures that have shaped our world, like long-standing beliefs, systems of power, and old ways of living, are showing their age. Yet, people often cling to them because they feel familiar and safe. However, this comfort can hold us back. The challenge is to move past the fear of change and see it as necessary for growth. Since the Age of Aquarius began over a decade ago, a light has started to reveal hidden truths. Under this influence, dark and corrupt systems that have controlled humanity are being exposed. Secrets that were long kept in the shadows are now coming to light, creating outrage. For example, the entertainment industry has seen major revelations about abuse and exploitation that were once hidden. Scandals involving power, influence, and human mistreatment are now out in the open, showing the toxic realities beneath the surface glamour. Another topic gaining attention is the question of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and extraterrestrial life. For years, such phenomena were dismissed or ignored, treated as myths or fantasies. But recently, governments and credible witnesses have released reports and evidence, giving this subject new weight. This challenges what we thought we knew about the universe and forces us to rethink the stories we've been told. As humanity comes to terms with the existence of extraterrestrial life, deeper questions will arise. How long have they been in contact with us? What role, if any, do they play in shaping our society? These revelations will be like the first domino falling, leading to a collapse of long-held assumptions and shaking the very foundation of our understanding. The truth will come out. This is Kali, the Hindu goddess of destruction in action. It is what the Bible describes as the apocalypse. For a new way of life to emerge, the old ways must fall apart. As external systems crumble, we are being called to look inward, face our own illusions, and confront our inner darkness. This is where true transformation begins. This journey toward enlightenment is not easy. It takes courage to face the truth, both as a society and as individuals. But by confronting these truths, humanity can step into a future built on empathy, justice, and authenticity. While uncovering the truth can be painful, it is the first step toward healing and change. The Age of Aquarius shows us that exposing old wounds is necessary to create a world that is more aware and compassionate. Despite the challenges, this is also a time of great hope, where truth becomes our guide in awakening humanity. One big challenge is the rapid pace of change. New technologies are emerging fast, old beliefs are being questioned, and information spreads quickly. Many people feel overwhelmed and struggle to keep up. In this time of endless stimuli, we must focus on what truly matters and build resilience to navigate these changes. Another challenge is polarization. As we try to move forward, clashes between old and new ways of thinking are likely to grow. Tensions between progress and tradition, science and spirituality, or individualism and community will test us. Real progress will happen only when we see differences as chances for dialogue and learning rather than as barriers. On a personal level, the real revolution is within. The Age of Aquarius calls each of us to deeply understand ourselves. But this path is not easy. It brings up fears, doubts, and old wounds that need healing. The ego, used to being in control, may resist, creating inner conflict. To grow, we need to practice self-acceptance and forgiveness, learning to embrace our imperfections. Spirituality will also face challenges, as not everything that seems spiritual is true or helpful. In a world of endless information, we must learn to tell the difference between what is meaningful and what is shallow. The key is to develop a spirituality that goes beyond words and theories, one that shows itself in our daily actions and choices. It is a call to live with purpose, wisdom, and authenticity. Collective shift into the Age of Aquarius will need patience and teamwork. Some parts of the world will move forward quickly, embracing this new way of thinking, while others may hold on tightly to old traditions and resist change. This difference in progress might cause frustration and division. The challenge is to show compassion and understanding, knowing that every person and culture has their own timeline for awakening. Carl Jung once said, "What we don't face in ourselves will show up as fate." The Age of Aquarius gives us a chance to shape our own future by facing challenges with awareness and creativity. Overcoming these difficulties won't be easy, but true strength is found in tackling obstacles. This new age calls us to turn crises into lessons, conflicts into teamwork, and fear into freedom. As Hermetism says, as above, so below. As within, so without. Every personal transformation adds to the bigger picture of change, and through unity, we can make the Age of Aquarius a reality. This transition is more than just adjusting to changes. It's about active and intentional growth. It's a time that calls for preparation, not just in the outer world but within ourselves, because these changes begin inside us before they affect the world around us. The first step is to know ourselves. Without self-awareness, we can get lost in the chaos of external changes. Practices like meditation, journaling, and quiet reflection can help us find clarity, face our fears, and understand what we truly want. Another important step is learning to let go. This new era asks us to release beliefs, habits, and systems that no longer help us grow. Letting go is hard because it often comes with resistance. It's difficult to pull someone out of their comfort zone when they aren't ready, but making space for the new requires leaving the old behind. As Lao Tzu wisely said, "When I let go of what I am, I become what I could be." Another way to prepare is by strengthening your connection with others. The Age of Aquarius values community and teamwork. This means practicing empathy, listening to others, speaking kindly, and working together. It's a time to break down walls that separate us and remember we're all connected in a web of interdependence. We also need to stay open to lifelong learning. The fast pace of change requires a flexible mind ready to explore new ideas. This doesn't mean believing everything you hear, but being curious, questioning old beliefs, and seeking knowledge. Reading, taking courses, listening to different perspectives, and exploring both spiritual and scientific ideas can help broaden your understanding of the world. Taking care of your body is just as important. The Age of Aquarius emphasizes balance between the mind, body, and spirit. Practices like yoga, tai chi, or eating mindfully can create harmony and help you handle the transformative energy of this time. Your body reflects both inner and outer changes, so caring for it is a vital part of the process. Building emotional resilience is another key step. The changes ahead won't always feel easy, and there will be challenges and uncertainty. Facing difficulties with courage and flexibility is essential. This means learning to handle frustration, accepting what you can't control, and staying positive even when things are tough. As Viktor Frankl said, between what happens to us and how we respond, there is a space. In that space lies our power to choose. Finally, nurturing a real connection to spirituality is crucial. This doesn't mean following strict rules or rituals, but finding a personal way to connect with the sacred, whether it's through spending time in nature, prayer, or studying spiritual teachings. The goal is to nourish your soul and align with the energy that connects all life. Preparing for the Age of Aquarius is about committing to personal growth. It's about understanding that change begins within you, and by changing yourself, you help change the world. This new age invites us all to become active creators of a brighter future, a future filled with possibilities for humanity to awaken and grow together. Now is the time to wake up, ask questions, and help shape a better world. Are you ready to embrace this transformation? Share your thoughts in the comments about how you view the Age of Aquarius and what steps you're taking to align with its energy.